When I see a black man and one man, I think of strength, black empowerment we have within, building community development. Let's continue to build our own. Let's continue to stay strong. Motivation, no matter the hate, no stopping. You just go. Listen up to Quan, John, and Queen P for giving us a voice. Speak up for what's yours and yell and make that noise. We are kings and we are queens. Melanated royalty, just getting started. Loving self, self and knowledge. Stack that wealth. Motivational motors, y'all.
Speaking to the experts that I spoke to, I concluded that there are about 8 aspects of Black life that are the most important. So that's education, financial literacy, career development.
Career, your boy Quan John, career development. We're going to get it popping.
He was the ambassador for career development. Physical wellness, mental wellness, leadership, and dream chasing. And so those are the aspects of Black life that we think
those are the fundamentals right there.
And so we got experts in those fields, people who can serve as the, let's just say, the drops in the bucket, who can give out that first initial investment, so that they give you that knowledge. Like, so Dr. Boyce Watkins, he can't be there live because he has another thing planned, but he's going to record a video for us so that we could play live, so we can get that investment from him. So we have Jonathan Bailey. He's running for city council. He's going to be the ambassador for leadership. Just that knowledge, that information from these people. And you, Q, like, if people could just sit down and listen to you for like 10, 15 minutes, they'll gain so much. And so anybody who's looking to really develop their career, they just got to hear you for 10, 15 minutes and know that you are a resource. Besides the fact that we're also giving away actual investments, like physical things.
Right.
There's actual investments besides just knowledge, which, okay, let me stop calling it an actual investment, because knowledge and information is an actual
an investment.
But I mean physical. We are giving away physical investments.
Oh, yeah. We definitely. You're gonna get some tools. You're gonna get some tools to take to the crib with you. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Right.
But we don't tell them what the investment is, right?
No.
We don't?
No.
Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Because if you tell somebody, if you talk about what the investment is, then, Black people, we love free stuff. So you're just going to come to get that free stuff. And it's like, no, if you're really in there for the information and you need that investment to get to where you're going, then come to the event and we'll talk about what it is you need. Like, we could put the RSVP link in the description if you want. But
that's what we're going to do.
RSVP form.
From now on, we're going to put that in the description.
Okay, bet. On the RSVP form, you'll see at the bottom, we ask you, what is it that you need? Because everybody needs something to thrive. So what are you missing? What is it that you need? Right. And then from that information, we'll be able to know who to send your way, how to help you. You need help? We're going to get you help. Why? We're not getting anything out of it. Trust me, this whole event is coming out of my pocket pro bono. I'm not getting that money back. I'm pouring a lot of money into this, but I'm not going to get it back because that's not what it's about. So like a lot of people were concerned about like ticket pricing and stuff like that. Like, nah, y'all are missing the point.
Right.
It ain't about money. It's about sharing that information, starting that network, and just y'all having a place to go. Me even, because Lord knows there's so much. Let me just tell y'all need to go and watch that episode. What did you name that episode?
Which one?
The fear of, remember, I was really messed up that week because I had so much going on in my head. I was afraid about
fear of financial failure.
Yes, that one. If you watch that episode, you'll know what I'm talking about, because there's just so much that I want to do and I want to be a success, but I'm kind of scared that I'm not going to be whatever. So this event is just as much for me as it is for anybody else. I'm hosting it, but really I plan to be the one to benefit from it the most, because these people that are the ambassadors, I get to speak with them one-on-one.
Right.
So I am getting an investment out of this. So regardless of who shows up and who gets the physical investment, that's great. And I want that for y'all, but best believe I am there. I am hosting this so I can get this information too, because I need it. Like, I need resources.
Right.
And I want everybody else to be able to get it too. And so like this whole not supporting each other thing is just ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. It's so illogical. And Black people love to just mess up logic. Like, if you just think for a second and say that don't make sense, then do something else. Don't continue to do something that doesn't make sense.
That's right. That's right.
Isn't that the definition of insanity?
The definition of insanity is basically doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting a different outcome. Now,
Black people are insane.
Now, however, let's say that is the definition of insanity. But on the other side of the totem pole of insanity, those that want to be successful have to keep on pushing and doing the same thing over and over and over and over. So therefore, like I said, nothing can be looked through one lens. Everything can. Therefore, you have to be a tad bit insane to want to be successful.
Oh,
am I right?
That's true.
You know your man Quan John. I'm here. I'm a little bugged out, but boom. I gotta look at things like I said. Nothing is 100% other than your demise. Other than that, everything can be looked at from another lens. You know what I'm saying? So yes, a person that is thinking about, but you know what? It's a different mindset. It's an insane mindset. The person that keeps on, the person that keeps on walking out into the street and cars are coming that expects not to get hit is a maniac. They're insane. You're going to get hit. But the person that keeps on building their business and they're not getting no money, they keep on building their business, not getting no money. They keep on building their business, not getting no money. One day that person is going to flourish. They have to be a tad bit insane to say, you know what? I see it. Nobody else can see it, but I see it. So you have to be a tad bit insane to be successful.
But the person that's building their business, when they realize that something isn't working, they don't keep on doing that same exact thing, do they? They make a small change.
No, but I'm just thinking about the act of having the dream.
Right. Yeah.
The intention. And a lot of people, Black people, our people, you know, when you're trying something that they deem to be outlandish, why don't you stop that, man? It's not working. Nah, I'm going to keep going, man. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. It's going to work. You understand? So when you say that you want to be a success, Ms. Portia, no, young lady, you are already a success. You want to know why? You've already made your mind up. You've made your mind up. Those that make their mind up to be a success, it's already happening. Now the journey is the fun part. The hardest part is you saying to yourself, I'm going to be a success. And it sounds simple, right? But it's not. That's the hardest part of the successful journey. Because you have to actually believe it. You have to say, I got something here. And I'm going to share it. Mm. Knowing that, I know a lot of people that have yet to say that to themselves in their lives, and they're well into their 40s, 50s, and 60s.
That's a shame.
It's a shame. It's sad. You know why? You know why it's sad? Because either one, they didn't have that person in their corner to tell them that they were great when they were 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, or they had that person in their corner telling them they're great and they didn't listen and they didn't believe them. That's the sad thing about it. Either they fall in either category. Done. You had that person and you just didn't believe them, or you didn't have that person. You understand? Mm-hmm. And it's sad. You know what I mean? So this emancipation movement, it's, if you have been agreeing with us about the lack of support within the Black community, you should be the first to RSVP for this movement. First, straight up and down. If you're watching this podcast and you've been saying, yeah, Portia, you're right. Now, my cousin did do that to me. Or you say, yeah, Quandra, you're right. My uncle, he petty. He didn't even come to my graduation. If you said that to yourself, you should RSVP for the movement to be there on Juneteenth. You can't say that you agreed with us and then don't RSVP the movement. You fall in that same category. What they say is like the kettle calling the teapot black, that thing. You ever heard of that?
Yeah.
That's who you are, man. You understand? Mm-hmm. I can't be mad at you, you know what I'm saying? Because you stole from the grocery store and then I go out here and rob the bank. We both thieves, dog.
Yeah. That is. It is. And most people think that, okay, I'm not going to RSVP because for whatever reason, I don't know. So many people come up with different excuses, and that's fine. Like, people, honestly, honest to God, because of the people that I've spoken to and the people who have RSVP so far, the conversations I have with them just lets me know that regardless of how many people show up, we're doing what we're supposed to do. Because like I said, not a single person, not a single speaker, not anybody involved, not anybody helping me with this. Nobody is getting any profit from it.
For real.
The only profit I get is the knowledge. Exactly. So if you don't RSVP, definitely it's all right. It ain't got, I don't care. I don't care. Because if you don't, then it's not for you.
Right.
It's not for you.
Right. You missing out.
Yeah. Like it don't do nothing to me. I don't get paid because you took a seat. Like, nah.
For real.
So if you don't RSVP, it's fine. But definitely, if you're trying to get your life together, if you want to be with the like-minded Black people that is tired of the generational curses that we have, and you want to be part of the generation where our kids are born with the knowledge that we took 20, 30 years to find out. And I mean, individually, like there's stuff I should have known from birth. It's not my parents' fault. And it's not their parents' fault or their parents' fault. Right. But it's just like things that I should have known from like 4, 5, 6 years old that I'm just now learning.
Right. Right.
And it's like, if you, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't care. I'm doing this event. If I do it and I am the only one that shows up, bet. Because my kids, when I have them, are going to be so well off just because I'm talking to y'all. Just because I'm in the house.
And for the rest of your life, you're never doing an event and you're gonna be the only person. You can rest assured Quan John won't be there on strength. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yes.
For real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Support Black people, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, support Black people. I mean, and you know what? We are the people that nobody care about. Can we agree that we are the people that nobody care about? Yeah, they say no. They care about us when we got money in our pocket, or they care about us when we spend it in their businesses. You understand? They don't care about you. They don't care about your kids. So therefore, we got to care about us, and we got to care about our children. Yeah. You understand? We got to attend free emancipation movement events of this magnitude.
And in order to care for your people, it doesn't cost anything out of your pocket. Caring and supporting your Black brothers and sisters ain't got nothing to do with spending a bunch of money. Because sometimes, I mean, it does. It's great. You should support Black businesses. Yes, shop at Black businesses, definitely. But sometimes, like I said, the best resource is knowledge. If you know something, if you have information or you're an expert in a field, I guarantee you there's a Black person out there that wants to be in that field. Or just wants to know, like somebody out there is asking a question and you have an answer to it. Like, give them that answer. Give them that answer. That's it. That's all it's about.
And the subtitle of the emancipation movement is telling.
Rising above the shackles. James came up with the name of the movement. He came up with the whole name, the Emancipation Movement Rising Above the Shackles. And it came from a conversation that we had right after the white people stormed the Capitol building. Wow. So the conversation was like right after that. And it was.
Can I tell you what I feel when that subtitle, Rising Above the Shackles, what it means to me when I hear that?
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you what it means to me, Miss Portia Mystique. When I hear Rising Above the Shackles, it means to me that the shackles are still there, meaning racism is still prevalent and will always be, but I'm so far above it that there's no way you can hold me down. You understand? That's what that means to me. When I hear rising above the shackles, it makes me feel like, you know what? No doubt, racism is still here. Oppression is still always going to be here. But I'm so far above that pettiness that there's not a man on the earth that's going to be able to lock me down.
I love that.
Because I'm so free in my thought. I'm so free in my expression. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I love myself. So that's like, when you rise above pettiness, you don't combat pettiness with pettiness. You know when they say you fight fire with fire? That's the biggest lie in the world. You fight fire with water. Okay? You don't fight fire with fire. You deflame it.
Yeah.
And that's what rising above the shackles mean.
That is crazy. You're making me emotional.
It's real.
Because it's like, I love that it means so much to you because that's how it means to me and my husband.
Straight like that.
Because the shackles, for most people think, and I'm glad you said it the way you said it, because most people think that shackles is just racism. Like, no, it's not. Because we place shackles on ourselves.
That's right.
Sure, we are oppressed. And yes, we have the same shackles that we've been in for 400 plus years. But there's so many shackles that we place on ourselves. And so many of us are weighed down by the chains and the handcuffs that we can't even do anything. We can't move. How can we succeed alone, let alone together, if we're just suffocating underneath all that metal? So to rise above the shackles means to just lift yourself and everybody else away from all that. Just rise so far above everything that's holding you down, that's holding you back. And that's straight up. That's what it's about. And I would love for one day I'm able to look at somebody that I don't know personally. I don't know. And they just tell me, I want you to know, Portia, that I took the pledge. And because I'm part of the emancipation movement, I was able to help this person, this person, this person, this person, this person. And now one person was able to affect 10, 20 different people. And then because they affected those people affected another set of people.
That's what it's all about. This has been a very, very needed conversation about the lack of support within the Black community. You know what I'm saying? You know, so Miss Portia Mystique, she actually, she's the maitre d', the MC of the theme of this topic. And I thank you, Portia, for saying, you know what, we need to talk about how we don't support one another. And I was like, damn, you're right. It happens every day, all day. And we have become accustomed and numb to not being loved by our Black brethren. We have become accustomed to not receiving the love or not receiving the support from people that look like us. You know what I'm saying? And we got to cut that out. You know what I mean? You know, and like I said, actions speak louder than words. You don't got to talk the talk. You know what I'm saying? For real. Use your actions. People usually pay attention to what you do and not what you say. You understand? For real. So for Miss Portia Mystique, you got your boy Quan John. Share, subscribe, like, baby. Motivation Motives. 100.